When it comes to your education, how do you choose the next step in the journey, especially as a cooperator or a credit union professional? Well, I would recommend getting in touch with the ICCM, or the International Center for Cooperative Management. You're bound to want to ask some detailed questions about different types of programs that you could apply for. So, here are the top 5 questions with answers that we get from curious applicants to our programs at the ICCM. So let's get to it. Question number 5. Is an online program right for me? Let's hear from Erin Hancock, the Program Manager at the ICCM.
A lot of folks ask us about the online nature of the program, and I think the reality is that busy working professionals who may also be balancing board work and dealing with their families and carrying on with their life's passions in all realms of their life need to be able to access education while they don't have to step fully out of any of those other realms. So the world has come a long way in terms of online education, and you're going to know your cohort well, you're going to feel like you're moving through it with them, you're going to know your professors and have a scaffolding around you. So I can say with pride that I feel like for an online program, you definitely feel like you're embedded in a community.
Question number 4. Why join an ICCM program when I could join an MBA?
If you're someone who knows that you want to be embedded in the cooperative and credit union sector and you care about doing business in an ethical way, then the option to do an MBA might leave you wanting for some of those ways that we want to design our business from a values perspective. So when you're in our programs, everything that we're teaching, whether that's marketing, people management, governance, is all through the lens of the unique cooperative enterprise model and how that operates in the economy and society, embedded with the values, embedded with the principles. And so if you know that that's where your career is and where it's going, then certainly you get that nuance throughout all of your courses, including what you're hearing from your peers, what you're reading and absorbing and analyzing during your class.
Question number 3. I've been out of education for a while. Can I still apply to a program at the ICCM?
We know that for some people it's been a bit of a gap since they actually went through formal education last. And so through our orientation and the resources that we offer, we prepare people to be able to engage in online learning and to come back into the more formal space, trying to bring in the rigor of academia and what the university brings in terms of that rigor through our certifications and so forth. At the same time, this is a professional program. It's meant for folks to be able to apply their learning in their real life context. We're bringing in directly from the sector, case studies, examples, content, and reports from the sector. So I think we find a great balance that makes it approachable for even a learner who hasn't been in a formal academic setting for a little while.
Okay, coming in at number 2. How do your programs integrate with the day-to-day life of someone working at a co-op or a credit union?
Most of the students in our program are full-time working professionals throughout their time with us. The beauty of that is what's happening in the coursework can be applied directly and tested really directly in the workplace while we're moving through things. We call this our living lab approach to learning. And at the same time, if there's a challenge or an opportunity within your work, you can bring that into the classroom setting and get feedback from the professor and peers, or bring it into an assignment and be able to carve out time to dig deeply into finding resolution for that. So I think there's a beauty in how that's designed, and we've designed the program so that folks can in fact pursue their education at the same time as they're pursuing the other things that are important to them, including their work.
And finally, question number 1. What kind of community and connections am I going to make when I join your program?
We have the staff within the center. Outside of that, we have our students, alumni, we have our faculty, our board members with the Co-op Management Education Cooperative, and our more than 80 member organizations worldwide that are part of this network, and growing month over month. And so we're super proud to say that when you come through a program, you're now part of something, a community that you can continue to build on. So whether that's a mentorship opportunity, whether that's a partnership opportunity, we have great examples where some students have come through the program and formed their own organizations or initiatives after, served on each other's boards, collaborated on solution finding within the sector. Served on national and international boards. So I think when folks join this community, it's expanding what they're doing within their own realm, but then we always go several several steps beyond, and they remain part of this community for as long as they're in the sector.
Have you got any more questions? I'm sure you do, so please get in touch. You can reach us at cme@smoo.ca, or you can make a comment below. And we're looking forward to answering those burning questions.